Assalamualaikum and a very good day will be to Madam Sahida and everyone. My name is Aida Wafia binti Ahmad Afandi from section 713
And my name is Adrina binti Asraji Azad from section 713 and we will be presenting about legal news with the topic of classification of law. First of all, let me take you to take a glance of the content of our presentation for today. Firstly, we are going to talk about the fact of the case. Secondly, the classification of law. Third, the court which heard the case. After that, parties that are involved in the case, and lastly, the 5 legal terminologies that we have found in the case and their meanings. 13 men teenagers were charged at a magistrate's court with the murder of a 17-year-old boy at Lahad Datu Vocational College last March. However, no plea was recorded from the accused as murder cases are under the jurisdiction of the High Court. The 13 teenagers, ranging in age from 16 to 19, are suspected of murdering Muhammad Nazmi Aizad Muhammad Narul Azwan, aged 17, on March 21st and 22nd between 9 p.m. and 7:30 a.m. in dormitory room 7 Rasak and 5 Billion at the Lahad Datu Vocational College. The 13 teenagers are charged under Section 302 of the Penal Code, read together with Section 34 of the same Act, which results a death sentence or a prison term of not less than 30 years, with a maximum of 40 years in jail. And if the suspects are not sentenced to death, must be whipped up to 12 times if convicted. The proceedings were held before Magistrate Nur Ashraf Zulhani, and only the families of the accused were allowed in the courtroom as the case involves juveniles. Deputy Public Prosecutor Eng Jun Tao prosecuted while there were only lawyers Amirul Amir Rashid and Kamaran Muhammad Shinki who represented 2 of the accused, while the remaining 11 accused remain unrepresented. Other than that, Magistrate Nur Ashraf rescheduled the case's next proceeding on May 16, while the chemistry and post-mortem reports were still being investigated. The 13 suspects are still arrested by police on March 22nd when the dormitory warden discovered Muhammad Nazmi's body. According to initial police investigation, the victim was beaten up because he was accused of stealing 85 ringgit that 2 other teenage boys reported as missing. This case can be classified as criminal law, which is categorized in the public law. Criminal laws are concerned with offences or crimes committed against a person, property, and morality. These crimes are considered as against the society as a whole. According to the report, it clearly revealed the highlight of the case, which involved a murder. The 13 teenagers were accused at the magistrate's court in Lahad Datu with the murder of a youngster at Lahad Datu Vocational College. Furthermore, they were prosecuted under Section 302 of the Penal Code as well as Section 34 of the same Act, which entails a death penalty or a prison term of at least 30 years with a maximum of 40 years in imprisonment, and if not, condemned to death, a whipping up to 12 times if convicted.
Next is the court which heard the case. According to the news article, the incident involving all 13 male teens was a murder case, so it will be under the jurisdiction of the High Court. There are also 2 different parties who involved to the case. The first one is the public prosecutor, which is Eng Jun Tao. The second party is the accused, which are all the 13 male teens aged from 16 to 19 years old. Moving on to the 5 legal terminologies that were found in this news article. The first terminology is jurisdiction. The meaning of this terminology is the authority given by law to a court to try cases and rule on legal matters within a particular geographic area and or over certain types of legal cases. The meaning is from the Legal Dictionary law.com. The second legal terminology is convicted, or the root word is convict. It means to find or prove someone guilty of a crime or offense after a court trial. It also means a person who has been convicted of a crime and is serving a sentence. The meaning of this terminology is from the Nolo's Free Dictionary of Law Terms and Legal Definitions. Next is the word plea. The meaning is an accused defendant's formal answer to criminal charges. Typically, defendants will enter one of the following pleas, which is guilty or not guilty. The meaning is also from the Nolo's Free Dictionary of Law Terms and Legal Definitions.
Furthermore, the word proceeding. This word means the presentation and prosecution of a lawsuit before a court, a case in the court. The above meaning is taken from Malaysia Legal Dictionary, law.com. Lastly, the word prosecuted. The word prosecuted brings the definition of to proceed and to maintain a legal action, such as a prosecuting attorney who tries in court to prove an accused person to be guilty, to attempt to enforce by legal action. This definition is taken from Malaysia Legal Dictionary, law.com.